So now how is Nextech and who is this Nextech? Okay, what is this Nextech and what is CASIA got to do with this? Okay, so yes, let us get on. Okay, so Nextech is a part of what is called as KCOEI, CASIA Center of Excellence and Innovation. Okay, in Dabaspet, across 4.5 acres of land, this complex has come up. Some of you must have seen the Deputy Chief Minister actually inaugurated this facility, I think a couple of months before. So now just for innovation and for some of these particular things, this facility has been created. Okay. So now there are two parts to it. One is Center of Excellence. The other one is innovation. Center of Excellence is all talking about hard skills, mainly basics on electrical and electronics. Then, things like, light fabrication, industrial fabric, industrial, garments, then industrial footwear, then CNC, some of these particular things, plus there is an innovation complex. And this innovation is branded as Nextech. And this will be part of this. Right now, we are on the second floor of CASIA building where we have this. And this particular thing, by next year, this will become functional, which will have full-fledged labs, which will have, the project cost itself is around 33 to 35 crores, guys. So this is for the first time a small, association of small scale industries have done such a large project. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. So what do we plan to do here? So Nextech is the innovation part of this thing. Okay. So what the idea here is to accelerate innovation in MSMEs. Okay, and cluster approach to innovation. We know all this costs money. All this costs this thing. So where is the money? Who is going to pay for this? How can we afford this? Big costs. That is where we are approaching this as a cluster. So as a cluster, that means around 10 companies are put together and their costs are shared. Okay, and this is not for profit basically. It's part of the association. This is to ensure that technology adoption happens faster, but it actually happens in a pool basically. Okay. So now, yeah, provides access to state-of-the-art technology labs, as I was talking about, and we, in the parallel, we also help in capacity building within the organizations to make innovation as part of the whole thing. Some best practices will also actually be as the part of the process. You will actually appreciate that basically, and then focus on innovation in product engineering and in business processes. Basically, this is what Nextech is supposed to do. Basically, okay, yeah. Yeah, so now one of the thing is innovation as a service. Okay, we have identified two clusters. One is AI cluster and the other one is Industry 4.0 cluster. So where a group of 10 companies will get together. So now again, the question here is, what kind of companies will get grouped? Okay, is it based on their businesses? For example, only fabrication companies need to get together. No, only garment companies need to get together. No, that is not a requirement that way. The theme is what is the common thing. Like AI is a theme, irrespective of whatever businesses you have. Only requirement here is either it should be a new idea or a thinking, or it has to be from a small industries. Large companies cannot be involved in this because this is focused mainly for MSMEs basically. Okay, so if you have a company, okay, it could be not necessarily the existing organization also, but you have a new idea which is separate from what you are doing. That also, since you are from the MSME family, that is the only basic requirement for you to qualify into this. If you are part of a large company which is not an MSME, this is this thing. Okay, fine, fine. I'll yes, please. I'll try to fasten this to tell what exactly it is. Okay, yeah. Next is infrastructure. We are setting up computer vision lab, IoT lab, cloud computing lab. okay, additive manufacturing or 3D printing, app development lab, okay, classrooms, AI and business analytics lab, and solutioning rooms, basically, wherein you need to come back, ideation process, as they say. In all of this, we are there. And it is not for a profit motive because it's part of the association, basically. All we need is 10 people come in, walk in, and don't be worried about, oh my God, this, that, etc. Think freely. The bigger you can think, the smarter your idea is. All that is there. Talk to us. We will help you translate that idea into tangibles. We will also help you do market research. We will help you identify what is the market potential. Is this okay? Is this not okay? How to position the particular product? How do we ensure that this can actually reach the market? Can we support in marketing initiatives? All of those particular things is what Nextech will do. So don't stop, don't think that, oh, we are small. Can we think about all this? Are we fooling ourselves by thinking too big? No shackles, take away all those shackles. Think that you have no constraints. What is that idea? And come to us. We will help you translate into something tangibles. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, we are also doing a lot of trainings here. Basically, again, one for the owners also, because you are going to transform your organization. So that being the case, what is your role as owners? What are you supposed to do? What is your executive responsibilities in this? How your leadership is actually required to make this particular, because it's not easy, guys. Let me tell you this. This is not a magic pill that you simply put it up and boom, tomorrow it actually happens. No, it is tough. That is where commitments are required, and the commitment from the top has to show. And so what is the role of a CEO? Then there will be something called as core teams. We'll try to create, other than the owner, one or two people. Can you actually bring them in? Because this is more of a collaboration in nature. Without you, we can't. It's not like somebody comes back and gives you something saying that this is the product. You work with us, basically, because ultimately the owner of the product is you, not us. Okay? We are enablers, basically. So that owners should come in. What are those changes that are required? So there will be some workshops which will be done with the MSMEs. Okay, and then there are some certification courses that we will do, mainly for people, young people, because we want to co-opt smart people in this, because these people understand these kind of technologies much more nicely. So we will engage with a lot of smart kids from engineering colleges who will actually get involved, right? And there are some certification courses. We will sometimes later we'll also certify courses, basically trainer certification, trainee certification, lab certification. All of those particular things will actually happen subsequently. Yes, please. Then the training courses are, as I was telling you, owners and executive management, mid managers and practitioners, basically. Okay, we will definitely give them tools, we'll enable them, and we'll work very closely with them. Okay, fair enough. Next. Yeah, the certification courses, these are very well researched and thought about. These are all talking about the next generation, fourth generation, and subsequently modern. Let me put it that way. Modern things that will actually happen. Design thinking. I gave you this example of BMW. Instead of taking 7 years, crashed it into 1 year. How? One of the principles that they followed was design thinking. It is a smarter way of approach to product engineering, R&D and stuff like that, which otherwise is so scary. You don't have any commitment. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they keep on working, so nobody knows anything. Whereas design thinking comes back and says, within a short period of time, how can you come out with something and hit the market as quickly as possible? Connected enterprise, especially within the organization, different processes. Can we actually do this? Line balance in such a way that there are no redundancies and some of those particular things. Of course, AI and business analytics. This is another certification, etc. Then customer connect, as I was telling you, beyond acquisition of the customer and the contract. How do you enable? How do you keep yourself connected with the customer so that you get the value of this customer acquisition over your life cycle or over a longer periods of time? These are all the 4 certification programs which we are launching next year, basically. Yeah.